Kaboom.
YouTube, this is Meta Weekly number 44. 44 weeks in a row, non-stop action of Meta Weekly fun in Meta Weeklyville. You could join in on the action yourself, as you could see in this event picture. It's the second event up from the top. All you have to do is join the Discord, discord.gg/duellinksmeta. You have to be Twitch subscribed, buy a Meta ticket. It's very easy to do so. The ticket allows you to join any of these events, win money. Your full money of the ticket goes fully into the prize support. $166. You do the math. Half of that is how many players in the tournament. Love it. Lots of fun stuff in today's tournament. I think you're gonna like it. I think this is gonna have a good finals. X-Sabers are in the finals. X-Sabers. X-Sabers. Goddamn. Look at the chat loves you, YouTube. They love you. Looks like for game number 1, we're going to have heroes versus heroes, opening up with Destiny Draw. Discard a Destiny hero, draw 2. Literally, pot agreed. Drill Dark on summon could summon a Destiny hero from the hand, but he opts to not do so. Maybe he does not have that, as he sets 3 back row cards. Now, both players playing balance means that both players have a 100% chance to open up a monster, spell, and trap in their opening hand. Crazy. With 3 back row set, I'm thinking he probably has mash changes. Who's thicker, Mai or Akiza?
Activates.
Drill Dark activating.
Come on out. I special summon a monster.
Decider. Now, Decider on summon usually gives you a good tell on what you're about to do. Because Decider on summon, you would activate its effect to add a hero from the grave to your hand in the end phase. Because he did not activate Decider's effect, we know that he's not going to do any big mash change plays. End phase, treacherous trap hold, no traps in the grave. You can activate this card to destroy 2 monsters on the field. This is known as the I win card.
I end my turn.
Damn.
My turn.
End phase treacherous. If he set a mash change, that is devastating. You cannot activate the cards the turn you set them if they are quick play or a trap. Oh my Jesus. That is absolutely devastating.
Battle.
Drill Dark number 2, potentially swinging into a fat wall D, but if he has a mash change of his own, he don't care. He's going to commit to it.
My continuous
Mirror Wall.
Mirror Wall.
Mirror Wall will temporarily reduce the attack of all monsters by half.
Plenty of duel left in me. I'll attack with this.
Very good, very good.
My monster attacks you directly.
Oh my god, it was right there the entire time, but it was black
I'm
on
getting
black.
warmed.
Is he going to follow up with a mash change? Yes, he is. Maska change.
Activate a quick play
Tribute a
spell.
Destiny hero on the field to special summon a masked hero from the extra deck with the same attribute. Anki 2800 attack.
My monster
Big boy.
attacks you directly.
14.
Ah!
Damn, Ash Blossom's already at 1,000 life. That treacherous trap hole has really messed him up.
Can't believe this is happening.
High skill hero deck.
My turn.
And if you don't know, at the duellingsmeta.com website on the tier list, we do have balanced heroes as tier 1. These are the 2 top decks of the format right now.
My monster's effect activates.
Vian, on summon, send a hero from your deck to the grave. Now he has another effect where you can banish to search for a polymerization, but no one's playing that anymore.
I activate
Maska change. Literally, it's just used to send a Celestial, so next turn you could draw 2 by banishing itself and another Destiny hero. Maska change, swinging in on that face down card. This will decide it. It's all up to that face down card. Mirror Wall. That's it. Lord is going to take game number 1 due to a treacherous trap hole into a mirror wall. It's over.
No matter the odds, I'll fight to the end. I lost.
That's a scoop.
It seems I still have a lot more.
Good job,
to learn
Lord. Good job, good
about
job.
dueling. And
Lord,
about
in this
myself.
2-deck format,
I feel
must
as
switch
free
to
as the
a
wind.
second deck, a different deck. So if you're tired of seeing him play heroes, now we're going to see a different matchup. Lord's going to open up first. We all know how vampires do turn 1. They open up with Samurai Skull or Gazuki, send a vampire, summon the vampire, set up for a takeover, which plays the field spell. We'll see. We'll see. Let's do it.
You cannot escape your destiny.
Now, sealed tombs are from both players. Both players can activate sealed tombs to prevent either player from special summoning from the grave. This is not the ideal turn 1 for a vampire player. This is not good.
I set a monster. I set a card on the field.
Oh, that's also not good for X-Sabers. That's likely a Dark Soul. Triple set with a set Dark Soul. Ideally, he would go into Bogart Knight into a full helm, activating sealed tombs to prevent summoning next turn from the vampire player, but tribute summon.
Now.
Into a
I
floodgate
activate
trap
a
hole,
face
permanently
down card.
flipping down that
My
grace.
trap
You cannot
activate
flip up. You
now.
cannot change your battle position. Retainer's
special
activating by
summon a
sending
monster.
Vampire Vamp to the grave to summon
My
onto the field to
monster's
search the deck for
effect
any
activates.
vampire spell or trap at the cost of 500 life. Takeover.
I set a
Takeover, we
card
talked
face
about this
down on the
before the duel
field.
started.
I end my turn.
While you control
My turn.
a zombie, you
I
can
draw.
activate it to play the field spell from your deck onto the field and summon a vampire from the grave. Very good. The field spell gives all your monsters plus 500 at damage calculation. It also has some extra effects we'll talk about when it's relevant. Flips up Dark Soul. This is a Synchro Shokan. This is a Synchro Shokan! You would not be flipping this up unless you were about to
I have
Synchro
already
Shokan.
envisioned your downfall.
Sealed Tombs. Turning off the
From my
ability from
hand,
either player.
I activate
Or
a
it's a
spell.
Saber Slash, I guess. Just a slash. Not a Synchro Shokan. Okay, chill. Chill. Chat. Chat. Saber Slash. For
Watch
every
and
face-up
learn.
X-Saber you have in attack
summon a
position,
monster in
destroy
attack position.
a face-ups on the field equal to that. What is this? Tore apart
shall
level
I
2
play?
tuner Synchro Shokan.
synchro summon a
This card
monster.
cannot be used as a synchro material monster except for the synchro summon of a warrior type synchro monster. If the synchro monster that used this card as a
Let us
synchro material
battle.
monster attacks,
go.
your opponent
I shall
cannot
attack you
activate
with my
traps until the
monster.
end of the damage step. Whoa! Yugioh Chaser! Now, Yugioh Chaser special summons a
Monster's
monster,
effect
destroys by battle
activates.
onto your field, but due to Sealed Tombs, not even he could special summon from the grave. Now, Dark Soul in the end phase
end my turn.
will search your
My
deck for
turn.
an X-Saber.
I draw.
He cannot
What shall
activate
I
his traps
play?
on attack.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Uh-oh, this is going to be a takeover.
Monster's effect activates.
This is going to be a takeover. Well, no. Sealed Tombs. Sealed Tombs. No special summoning from the grave for you, sir. No special summon. But when he actually flips up Takeover, Yugioh Chaser will no longer be big enough to swing over the Gazuki. Gazuki is going to go up to 2,200 attack thanks to the
end
field
my
spell
turn.
given 500. But he cannot
I
activate
draw.
traps on attack declaration, so he has to preemptively do it,
Now.
which allows him to properly
My
plan
monster's effect
his play.
activates.
Bogart Knight on summon, special summon an X-Saber from the hand.
Watch and learn. I
Watch
special summon
and
a
learn.
monster.
Another tuner. 3 + 5 equals Stardust. 3 + 4 equals So's a soldier. So's a boy.
Let
We'll
us
talk about them if he actually does it.
Allow
Go
me
straight to battle.
proceed.
Oh my
monster
god, he let the
attacks.
attack go through. Are you crazy? What? He did not flip up
now
his card
attack
early.
you directly.
Oh my
I
god.
shall extinguish that.
Widespread
activate a
ruin.
face-down
On
card.
attack, you get to choose the highest
My
attack
trap
position monster
activates.
and destroy it. Wow. He did not flip up his face down takeover before the attack declaration. We just
Fading.
talked about
And
this.
Now, my monster attacks
13
you
to the
directly.
face.
I shall extinguish
Widespread
that.
number 2.
I
Why did he
activate
not
a
double
face-down
flip destroy
card.
both Bogart and the
My
Yugioh
trap
Chaser?
activates.
We know he has a takeover face down.
Light is fading. That ends my turn.
Oh,
It's my
Jesus.
turn.
Oh, Jesus.
I draw. Now,
Lord better top deck something good. He
I
needs a
summon a monster
zombie.
in attack
And he
position.
did it. He got the zombie. He got exactly
my
what he
monster's
needed.
effect activates.
That is great for him. He will now be able to activate his takeover to summon, presumably, Grace onto the
I
field,
activate
right?
a
Grace
face-down
effect will
card.
declare monster spell or trap. Your
trap
opponent picks up their
activates.
deck, sends that card type to the graveyard, which will trigger the field spell to destroy
Now,
any card on the field.
special
That's
summon a
exactly what's going to
monster.
happen right here, right now.
My monster's effect activates.
Nothing in response to Grace's summon. No floodgate, nothing, no Canadia. Grace is activating to do exactly what we said, forcing him to send a monster. Will he use the field spell to destroy Fullhelm or go for the back row? Is this the big break that Lord
I
wants?
activate my field spell.
Sends a Tore Apart to the grave. He plays at least 2 Tore Aparts in his deck now that we know that. Now we know. I did not see Tore Apart all day. This could potentially be an epic comeback for Lord at 100 life points. Going for the back row. Now remember, Full Helm Knight while face up on the field, once while it's face up on the field, can negate the attack of a monster. Wall of D, gone. That Wall of D would have been lethal if he swung into it. Good hit with the Grace. Will Lord risk it? Will Lord risk it all and attack into a potential another Wall of D? He's going for it. He is going for it. No, he scooped. No, he didn't scoop. I mean, he ended his turn.
I draw.
Went to battle, didn't commit.
I summon a monster in attack position. Let us battle.
Uh-oh.
And now,
Uh-oh.
I shall attack
Full
you
Helm
with
Knight,
my
when it destroys a
monster.
monster by battle,
My
it will
monster's
special
effect
summon
activates.
an X-Saber from the grave. Here comes. He could put Dark Soul in defense or Bogart Knight. There you go,
What
Bogart
shall I
Knight.
play?
Bogart Knight not big enough to take
special
out the
summon a
Samurai Skull due to
monster.
Samurai Skull being essentially
end is near.
2200 attack. He's swinging
shall
anyway.
attack.
His face down card must be something.
Here's my face down
It
card.
is a Paleozoic
My trap
hallucigenia. Have his attack. You're finished. X-Sabers winning game number
me.
2.
I did not foresee this in my
Damn.
visions.
God
Destiny is
damn.
served.
Those Goyo Chaser plays with the Torah part, not able to activate widespread nor his takeover on attack declaration. If he had enough room on his field, he would have taken control of the Gazuki. Game 3.
I summon
So
a
this is
monster
Seal
in
Tomb's
attack
wrist balance.
position.
Seal Tombs, as you guys saw in previous
My
duels,
monster's effect
you could activate it
activates.
and neither player could special summon nor banish from the grave
My monster's
until the end of your
effect
opponent's next
activates.
turn.
Thank you.
Very
Samurai
well.
Skull and Summon will be
I
sending
special
a
summon a
retainer
monster.
from the deck to the grave, and
My
then
monster's
retainer will be
effect
summoning itself by
activates.
sending a vampire to the grave, and then paying 500 to search for any vampire spell or trap. Searching for takeover.
I
Takeover,
set a card
if you
on
at
the
least
field.
control
I
a
end my
zombie, you
turn.
could
It's
special
my
summon
turn. Draw.
a vampire from your grave and play the field spell from your
I
deck
activate
onto
a
the field.
spell.
Galaxy Cyclone going to threaten the destruction of the takeover, forcing it
Here's my
the
face
early
down card.
activation of it.
My
Here
trap
comes the field spell,
activates.
and here comes the Grace onto the field.
Hi, Michael Brown.
Now, Galaxy Cyclone
shall
is
I
great
play?
against vampires because
I
on the
have
next
special
turn,
summon a monster.
Galaxy
I
Cyclone
summon
can
a
banish
monster
itself
in
to
attack
destroy the
position.
face-up field spell. It's a
My
double
monster's
destruction.
effect
2 for
activates.
1. Vian on summon, send a hero from the deck to the
activate
grave,
my
which
field
triggers
spell.
the field spell.
From
The
my
field spell
hand,
says if your opponent
I activate a
sends
quick
any
play
card
spell.
from their deck to the graveyard, you get to destroy any card on the field, going to chain
I'm
a
counting
mass
on you,
change
darling.
to the destruction.
I special summon a monster.
Field spell will not be destroying Vian. Here comes the Anki. Now, when
I set
Anki
a
destroys a
card
monster
face
by
down.
battle, he will be
I set a
searching
card.
for a mass change to summon
Let's
another
battle.
Anki. 2000. If he attacks directly, it's 14. But he's going to go for the monsters. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Go. My
Goes for the correct monster. If he went over retainer, he would not get the effect to search for a mass change.
will
Many people
regret
make this
that.
mistake,
My
even in
monster's
top tier
effect
tournaments.
activates.
Make sure you don't do it. The monster must be sent to the graveyard. Maska change. He's going to use this
From
second
my
mass
hand,
change to summon another
I
Anki,
activate a quick play
and we'll see what he
spell.
does from there.
Okay. I special summon a monster. Go.
This is
I
a
attack
control
with my
deck, by
monster.
the way. A control deck
I
is doing
end my
stuff like
turn.
this. Absolutely
My
crazy.
I draw. My monster's
Goodbye,
effect
Grace.
activates.
Familiar is now activating. This is a potential good
What
suck.
shall I play?
With Familiar, he could search for
I
Vampire
special
Vamp,
summon a monster.
Tribute for Vampire Vamp, which
monster's
sucks up a
effect
monster bigger than
activates.
2,000 attack, becomes an equip card, and gives her their attack. Goes for Grace instead. Very good, very good. Interesting, interesting. Now he sacked the field spell in order to
Watch
do that
and
search.
learn. I tribute summon a monster.
There
My
you
monster's
go.
effect activates.
Vampire Vamp. Give him the good suck.
I
On
set a
summon,
card on the
4,800
field.
attack.
I have already
Sealed
envisioned your
tombs.
downfall.
Neither player can banish nor special summon from the
Let us
grave.
battle.
48 to the
There is
face.
no future
If it's
for
a
you.
widespread ruin, you'll
I
resummon
attack
onto the
you
field.
directly.
Now, I reveal my face down card.
Zing Zhan Zhu's gonna lock down 2 face down cards, but this is still lethal. He needs to flip down that face down.
My continuous
Mirror
trap,
wall.
mirror wall.
Going to take 2,400. Not it for him. Not it. Now, Mirwall, you could pay 2,000 life to keep it face up on the field, but he can't afford it. Obviously, he's under 2,000 thanks to being a massive vampire vamp.
My turn.
And due to sealed tombs, he's not going to be able to banish for Celestial in the grave.
A card.
Ooh, he sets.
My
Now,
turn.
Zingzhenzu has locked down this face down. This face down card cannot be activated. Cannot be activated.
Let us battle.
4,800, going in again.
My monster attacks you directly.
I've been waiting for
Can
this moment.
Nadia. Wow.
Activate my
Wow.
face down card.
Wow.
My trap activates.
Vampire vamp flip face down, gets rid of the Anki equip.
My
So
turn.
this card says if this
I
card
draw.
was sent to the graveyard while
I
equipped
set
with a
a
card,
card
it would
face
special
down.
summon onto the field. He could have
My
tributes
turn's
for
over.
grace,
Make
and then
your move.
Vampire vamp
My
would have
turn.
special summon onto the
I
field. He
draw.
potentially could have done that. I'm not
I
saying that was
set
the
a
best
card
play to
face
do,
down on the
because a
field.
Wall D
Very
or a
well.
Drowning would have dominated him,
tribute
but he
summon a
did
monster.
essentially have lethal there if he did that play.
My monster's effect activates.
Tributes the Gazuki for Vampire
shall I
Grace.
play?
Activates Gazuki effect to
special
banish the
summon a
Samurai Skull to
monster.
special summon a zombie from the hand.
My monster's effect activates.
He could not draw 2 due to sealed
It's
tombs.
my battle phase.
Battle phase, he's
There's
going to keep
no
his Vampire
future
Vamp
for
face
you.
down as he swings
My
into a
monster
mysterious
attacks you
face down
directly.
card. Both his monsters are threatening
don't
lethal.
think so.
That is it.
I
Lord is
activate
your
my
Meta
face
Weekly
down
number
card.
44 champion
I
with
activate a quick face
vampires.
down.
Finish him.
There is no future for you. I attack you directly.
You fool.
Ah!
Good job, Lord. You finally get to go to bed. Cross X at top 4. Cross X. This is a 2-deck format. You must win with 2 different decks. There's no other crazy stuff beyond that. So let's look at it. Bandit, when you're at 1,500 life or lower, you got to be careful about this. You want your toggle set to on when they're about to pay their own life point down to get to 1,500. They're about to steal your face down card and you can't chain or respond to it. So right as soon as they go to 15, flip up what your face down is or don't set into it. Good stuff. Standard Vampire, standard on standard. Endless Trap Hell Heroes. This is the second way to play Heroes. The first way being balanced. So instead of having a balanced hand, which guarantees a monster spell and trap in your opening hand, you can play a ton of traps with Endless Trap Hell. With at least 3 traps in your grave, you could shuffle 1 into your hand and the other just go into your deck. You normal summon this, and if you have another Destiny hero on the field, that's it. You activate its effect to fusion for a Red Eye / Dragon. Red Eye / Dragon says when he declares an attack, he's at 2,800. When he declares an attack, you could target a warrior in your graveyard, equip it to this card, and then you gain 200 attack per equip. And also, when a card or effect is activated that targets a card you control, any card, it could be a Cosmic Cyclone, Econ, anything, you could send an equip card to negate the activation and destroy that card. Going to the top 4, Smug Anime Girl, it's Sealed Tomb Vampires with the surprise Karibos. Karibos, very good. Hey Trunade is great for dealing with the pesky back row. It is semi-limited to 2, so you cannot play enemy controller with it. Good stuff. Standard. Oh my Jesus. Oh, that's right. Your eyes do not deceive you. Your eyes do not deceive you. This is X-Sabers. X-Sabers in the top 4, not just top 4, but second place. 3 Bogart Knight, 3 Full Helm, only 2 Dark Soul. Interesting. He is playing a couple brand new cards. Tore Apart is brand spanking new. It is from the Trudge event. Level 2 Tuner. This card cannot be used as a synchro material except for the synchro summon of a warrior type synchro monster. If the synchro monster that used this card as a synchro material declares an attack, your opponent cannot activate traps until the end of the damage step. So no Wall of D, no Mirror Wall, no Drowning Mirror Force, no Widespread Ruin. And we saw this being used in the tournament. We saw it being used and it worked very well. You would Tore Apart and a Dark Soul. You can make a Yugioh Chaser, which is also a brand new card released in the Trudge event. This card is 1,900. When it destroys a monster by battle, you could special summon it onto your side of the field, but its attack is halved. So we saw Yugioh Chaser putting in a lot of work with Tore Apart, and then paired up with a standard balance hero deck. All right, and first place goes to Lord. Lord winning $74 from a $2 entry. You what, mate? Where else can you do that? That is crazy on a weekly basis. Absolutely insane. Balance and Sealed Tombs. Super standard. Super standard.